found this junky van and turn it into gold. Here's why I'm putting my podcast in a 1985 Vanagon. Let's get into it. One of my favorite things about old school movies is how they involve different types of cars, trucks, Batmobiles into a character of their own. And I thought that would be so cool to have a character of my own. And I really wanted to find this really boxy looking 1980s van, the VW specifically, and turn it into something that I could use for, at the time, my apparel printing business. And I figured by going to different markets, different events, different things, I can create a environment where people want to take pictures with it, people want to buy something from it. It's just interesting. It's a little different. And I wanted to kind of create something memorable. And so with that, how do I create a memorable podcast show? Before I get into that, I bought this old van for about $3,800 from some cool dude I met on Craigslist. And so I've spent another $2,000 or so taking it to a mechanic shop, taking it to a body working shop, and they cleaned it all up, repainted it, sort of brought it back to life around 2018. So why am I building my podcast in a van? To be honest with you, I think it's fun. I think it's unique. I think it's something that's a little bit different. And this is how I want to create a memorable experience. Those two words to me define what marketing is and what it can be. In today's social media world, I want to create something that's shareable, that's fun to look at, it's fun to watch and follow, and fun to see what will happen next and where will the next episode be. Those kinds of things I feel like lead to a fun experience. And for me, because I love this work, I love working with the experts in the publishing industry. I love hearing about what authors want to share about behind the scenes of their book and what their book means to them and how they leverage it for work and opportunities. To be honest, all of this also is great for my business. My business is Rising Authors. So why wouldn't I have a van and a podcast and get out there and share those stories? It's, I think, all interconnected, and it all helps me get the work that I want and spread the work that I want and spread that awareness. So by putting my podcast in this van, I'm turning this van into what I call a golden opportunity. And to make something fun and exciting is that golden opportunity for me. For the past year, I've had some amazing supporters, some amazing people give me nuggets of wisdom in how I can develop the whole Rising Author community, how I can develop this show. And with that, thank you to all of those people who are on my Patreon page supporting me financially to bring this to life, to bring the community, to elevate the community in really cool ways. And so for that, I'm thankful for you. I'm gonna put your names right down here, all of you who have supported everything I've done thus far. And to all of those who are just watching and watching the journey come to life and the podcast come to fruition, I appreciate your support as well. Thank you for sharing the videos, liking this, commenting below. With that, if you are excited about a city that we could visit in 2025 when we start doing our tour, especially if you're on the West Coast, please comment below. What city do you want us to drive through and do a pop-up event at? We'd love to meet you, see you, of course, record a bunch of cool episodes. So this van has a little bit of history, and I'm so glad I never sold it. I'm so glad I kept it. And the coolest thing about all of this is that I get to continually share the progress and the process behind the scenes. And this is what's gonna be fun. So subscribe if you haven't, comment below what city you want us to show up at. Let me know what you think of the podcast transformation. There's still one more thing that we have to do, and that is the exterior of the van. The van is still not done, and I'm still working on some graphics and graphic elements. So I'm gonna need your help to support me on how we put the graphics on there, whether I hand paint it, whether we do a vinyl wrap, or keep it really simple and just slap the logo on it. I don't know, but I need your help to get me there. So with all that being said, stay tuned for the next episode. Follow me on LinkedIn, where I share tons of updates about this and so much more. Y'all take care. Peace.